So obviously the first thing we're going to start out with is primer, and you're going to apply this all over the lid and blend it out with your fingers, but if you prefer you can also use a brush. Then I'm going to take a matte eyeshadow which is as close to my natural skin tone as possible and apply this all over the lid. And if you do this, don't forget to wipe out any of the fallout that might end up on your lashes. Next, with a nail art brush, I'm going to be taking some black eyeshadow and I'm just going to wiggle this in between the lashes. And this is a really good trick to do if you're not too keen on using eyeliner on the waterline, because sometimes that can irritate your eyes, but if you do it this way, it's less likely to irritate them. With a thinner nail art brush, I'm going to take the same black eyeshadow and just start drawing all the way around the crease, bringing it into the lash line. And then once I've sketched out the basic shape, I'm going to take a black liquid eyeliner and just line this whole area. And this is probably the part where most people are going to freak out. Don't worry, it's very simple once you break it down. We're going to start off by drawing a little hook in the inner corner of the eye. Now we're going to draw a little circle right around here, and don't worry about getting it perfect at this point, it doesn't matter, we're just sketching it out. Around the circle you're going to draw some really rough petals, then create a second curve with a rough curve right at the base of it. Now we're going to start right here and do another winged liner which we're going to curve at the end and do 2 loops before creating a smaller one just in between the two. Now right above the 2 flares we're going to draw 3 more petals, and you're just going to do it by creating 3 bumps essentially. And from those we're going to do 2 circles, one on top of each other. Now you just want to reline everything and create little flares inside the flowers. Moving on to the lower lid, we're going to do this in 3 steps. Create a little curve, then another curve, and finally on the last curve we're going to connect it to the eyeline. Make sure to redefine everything, and then again we're going to create little flares stemming out from the eye. Now we're going to do 2 C shapes connecting to the lid. And once you've done that, we're going to draw something which looks a little bit like a drooping flower, and it's quite simple. You want to draw a line, and once you get to the end of the line, bring it round and create a loop, and we're going to do this twice. So we've just finished the first loop, and now we're going to do the second. Once you've done that, we're just going to finish off with 2 smaller dots. Just to make this look a little bit more interesting, I'm going to be applying a bronzy gold just in the inner corner of the eye, starting on the upper lid, and then bring it round and underneath. Blend it out with your finger or a brush if you prefer. Of course, knowing me, I did have to put a few rhinestones, but if you want to skip this step you can do that, or you could maybe use different coloured rhinestones if that's what you prefer. With this look you can get away with using quite bold lip colours, so I'm going to be using pink lipstick, applying this all over the lips, and then I'm going to be using a dark red, and what we're going to do is we're just going to apply a little bit in the outer corner of the lips, and then the centre of the lips as well, and then we're going to blend it out. Finish blending it, and that's it. You're done.